The FIFA 23 web app is less than 24 hours away from when I'm recording this video, and today we're going to be discussing what are the best things that you should definitely be doing and some things that you should be avoiding, things that you shouldn't be doing at all, because it's not going to give you the best start possible. So the web app is expected to be released at 6 p.m. UK time on Wednesday, this Wednesday, the 21st of September. So we're going to go right through it. Let's get straight into it. We'll start with one thing you should do, and then we're going to rotate with one thing you shouldn't do. We're going to keep going till we get to the end of the video. So starting off, one thing you should do, and shout out to the Foot Accountant, this is where I first saw it. If you pack an inform very early on, like the first couple hours or first day or two, go ahead and quick sell it and then recover it later, because you can use those coins to trade. And then once you turn that, for example, 10k you get from when you quick sell it into maybe 30k, 40k, and once you're on your feet a little enough to do some advanced SBCs, other things like that, then you can go ahead and recover the inform. It will charge you 10,000 coins, take that 10k away, and then you can get the inform and maybe list him up for a little bit more coins. So that is definitely a very nice tip. For the first, don't get carried away with building a team quite early on, which is going to crash in price when more people start to get onto the game. When Ultimate Edition is going to be released, there's going to be a lot of supply from FIFA points, so you want to be careful with what sort of cards you are buying. Make sure you're sort of buying mid-tier cards if you can. Try and avoid cards which cost 2,000-3,000 coins. They're not really going to be good cards in your team. Yes, it might look pretty to say after the first 48 hours of the web app you've traded up to this team, but it's going to be the worst thing if in a week or so that team is now going to be worthless, literally at discard. It's better off investing in higher tier cards, which we'll discuss in just a moment. Now, one thing you should be doing is advanced SBCs. This is going to help you pack lots of different cards, maybe some that are valuable, and you're also going to be making coins in general. Even if you pack some silver rares, or just some low rated gold rares, they might be useful for SBCs, and you're going to be able to sell them on and make a profit from doing advanced SBCs. Following through from that point, don't list cards on the market on open bid, because you need to try and maximize as many coins as possible. And sometimes if you list on open bid, somebody might actually pick it up and it's right at the sort of quick sell value. Maybe it might even be better for you just to quick sell. There's rarely a point of listing on open bid. I'd recommend try finding the lowest price, and if he's just going for discard, then just quick sell him, get the coins instantly, move on, and try and flip those coins, make them into more coins by doing something else. By, for example, moving very nicely to the next point, try and find some sniping filters that are going to be making you coins early on. Many people are just going to be doing two things. They're either going to be trying to buy a starter team, which I don't really recommend too much on the lower end. That's what people are going to be trying to do, build a starter team, or they're going to be trying to do SBCs. So either of those methods, you can try and make coins from them. Maybe if they're requiring some sort of card that's recommended on a Fitbin SBC solution, try and snipe that card and then go ahead and make some coins from that. And even better if you can find a sniping filter, for example, silver rare, German right back or left back, something like that, somewhere there's not too many cards like that, then you can go ahead and snipe multiple different cards at once and try and make coins that way. Now we've got two things which you shouldn't be doing, and they tie in pretty nicely. The first thing is don't sell expensive meta cards which are going to be increasing in price for the first weekend league, because there's going to be a huge rise in demand, and when people get more coins, these cards are just going to increase in price. I've got a couple of these cards here that you can see. For example, Rudiger, he's definitely going to be more expensive in my opinion when we get to the first weekend league, when there's going to be a coin injection, for example division rivals rewards, something like that, than he is on the first day of the weekend of the web app, because not many people are going to have coins. They're not going to be able to afford him, but once everyone gets onto the game, there's going to be a huge injection of coins onto the market. He's probably going to rise in price. So if you pack someone big like a Rudiger or someone along those lines, a Heung-min Son, a Haaland, it's probably a good idea to hold on to them and not to sell early on. And also in the same boat, don't sell cards that are in high demand, even right at the start, even if they're lower rated, but if they're extinct, it's a good idea to wait until the price range gets updated and then sell the card. So for example, last year we did see Klosterman and Renato Sanchez, a couple other cards as well. they were extinct for quite a while, and when they did get updated, it was by 10,000, 20,000 coins, which right at the start of the game is a lot, so you definitely don't want to lose out on that. It's probably a better idea to hold onto these cards, but at the same time, you do want to be quite careful, because if FIFA points are enabled on the web app, and lots of people are going to be buying FIFA points on the web app and then opening packs, which we're not sure, it's not confirmed if that's going to be happening or not, then you want to be careful, because these cards might be extinct for a couple hours, but then they actually are no longer extinct. So it's a double-edged sword. You need to be quite careful with that. And now the last thing that I do recommend is to trade with cards that have versatile positions. We all know that the chemistry system has completely changed, and also now cards with position changes, that has completely changed as well. For example, some cards like Gabriel Jesus, he's a striker at default, but you can also play him at center forward, or you can also play him at right wing. Same with Diego Jota, you can play him at center forward, striker, or left wing. So cards like this are going to be great. They're probably going to be in high demand, because you can imagine they fit into many different teams. Someone might want Jota as a striker in their team, and then another person might want him as a left wing in their team. So pretty much increases the demand for quite a lot of these cards. And also same time, not only for building teams, but also in SBCs. If there's someone that is in a good nation, good league, so for example Bundesliga, German, and then he also fits lots of different positions and he's quite low rated, he might be needed for SBC. So keep an eye out on these sort of things. That's what's going to be different this year, and try and make use of that, because people aren't really going to be used to it. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys have any other tips and any other advice that you want to share or discuss, any questions like that. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.